What is up, guys? So today I am off to get some new used tires, if that makes sense. I'm getting some slightly race used Pirelli Supercourses, I think, from Donny Maritz Racing. Super good deal. The tires are only 10-15 laps old, so however long a race is, 20 laps old, so they've been rubbered in already, gone through a good couple of heat cycles. Edges are all scrubbed in, there's no chicken strips on them or anything, and they're still pretty good tires, but they obviously not good enough for racing anymore, I assume. So it's a lot better than what I have on the bike now, which is mixed match tires, so which is what I bought the bike with. So there's a Shinko something on the front, I don't even know what it is. I just know that I think the tire's a bit old, because in the tread pattern I can see some little cracks in there, which is probably not good. The rear tire is actually okay. It's got quite a lot of tread left on it. But I don't know, they just don't seem to be offering very nice grip. So I thought I'd get me a set of these tires because they're cheap. They're very good tires, and I have the money right now, so I thought I'll just get them, because that basically will close off all what I need to do on the bike, really. So I've done the service, I've done everything, so the only thing that needs changing now is the tires, really. So might as well do it and get it over with. So yeah, this is now week 2 of living with this bike, and I'm freaking loving it. See if we can get into neutral. Tap, there we go. Yeah, flipping loving this bike. After I got it back from the service, it was just like, wow, 10,000 times better than before. The bike felt faster, everything was smoother, worked better, more responsive. Alright. Yeah, just everything was better. That was weird. So yeah, the bike's doing well. I'm really enjoying it. And now it's time for some tires. Oh yes, on the weekend I went for a ride to Royals. First long ride on the bike. I must say it was very comfortable. I think the thing that stood out the most for me, besides even the power of the bike, was probably the brakes. The brakes are freaking good. There's new pads in the rear, still the same pads in the front, but they had a lot of meat on them still. But yeah, the Brembo master cylinders on each front and back does a really good job of stopping. So yeah, I really like the brakes. Yeah, obviously the power is good. The handling is excellent. I still need to get my suspension set correctly for my weight, and check that the preload is right on the front and the back. And then yeah, not this weekend, but next weekend is track day. So I'll be heading off to the track with this, which should be a lot of fun now that I have decent tires for the first time on any of my bikes. Out of all the bikes I've had so far, I've never had to change the tires because they all came with fairly decent tires. So now I decided to rather just get something decent on this bike from the get-go, because I suffer from a lot of a lack of grip confidence, so I don't trust the tires yet. And I could feel that these tires were not the greatest on Saturday. Thank you. I could feel the back was a little bit slidey, Nice one. And the front was just a bit vague, like there was no feedback. I couldn't feel what the tyre was doing. Thanks, man. So that might be partially from suspension setup and also from the tyre. I would say it's probably 60% from the tyre and 40% from the suspension, I guess. So yeah, now on this weekend I'll get the suspension sorted, get it set correctly if it isn't, and then time to hit the track in a week's time and see how it goes. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I haven't done a vloggy style vlog in a while because I generally prefer doing topical videos where you're talking about something specific. So just doing updates and stuff is, I don't know, I find them quite boring. So I'd rather talk about something that's interesting. I guess this is kind of interesting, even though I'm waffling a bit. Yes, I'm out on my lunch break as well. Now, do I go left or right? Maybe I just stay here. So yeah, going out at lunch now to go and get the tyres fitted. They said it will only take them like 20 minutes, which is cool. Also, after the oil change, finding neutral's a lot easier. It's still easier from second, but I can get it from first now. The clutch is pretty hard. Maybe it's just because of my hand, but it's quite stiff if you're holding it in at the traffic light. The throttle's been tightened up a lot, which is nice. It's like instantaneous response, no more slack in there. Brakes adjusted. Yeah, just generally everything's better. Also found out that there's a DNA air filter in here, a washable air filter, which is cool. The same kind of filter I had in my GSR. So that's a plus. I won't have to be buying air filters. Chain and sprockets are still good. What else? Just trying to think of everything that was either changed or fixed or whatever. Also looks like, well, not looks like, but from what the mechanic told me, the bike hadn't been serviced in a very long time, so the throttle bodies were super dirty, the air filter was super dirty, so everything just needed a good clean, really. But other than that, the engine's looking good inside. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say, I think. So that was Donnie Maritz Racing. I found out that the rear tire that was on the bike is actually the wrong size, which is great. There was a 180 on the bike, and there's supposed to be a 190 or a 200. So that's always fun. So that probably explains why I had some weird handling on the weekend, because having the wrong size tyre and shitty tyres would contribute to that. So yeah, very nice guys, very friendly, very professional. Now the bike actually looks right with the right tyre on it. Come on. So obviously now they said that the bike will handle a lot better because it has the right tyres on it. It will grip a lot better, obviously. And yeah, just great service overall, very knowledgeable, very friendly, as I said. We'll definitely be back for more tyres and whatever else. So now we'll see how it feels when I ride aggressively. But even just riding in a straight line, even that feels better. Ooh, and the brakes feel tighter after that, which is cool. So yeah, money very well spent. I can't believe the wrong size freaking tyre was on the back. So now that it's recording, testing out voice from the front with the case on.